Here I go! Let's finish this once and for all!
For the record, I've already played and finished Lollipop Chainsaw RePOP. I could pick up the update, but, well, the mission's still the same. I think I already finished the original. I could be wrong. But yeah, nearly finished it. Trust me, I don't know how long I've been defeated on that game. Hey, it works. Why don't we look at, or perhaps why don't we react to Very Dark? Before we get into our comparison, I want you to know that what I'm showing here, this is probably a bit relevant because you guys need to get a full context before you make our comparison.
Over the past few years, we have seen a lot of video game remakes and remasters that have come out and have been disasters because we've seen major changes being made to that original material. But with Lollipop Chainsaw RePOP, that wasn't the case. It wasn't censored, it wasn't toned down, and it was a great experience overall. And I actually had the opportunity to interview the RePOP producer, Yoshimi Yasuda, and we talked about the state of the industry, how they balanced artistic vision with market demands, his personal philosophy when it comes to creating memorable gaming experiences, and it was just a really good time. But before we get into the topic, if you enjoy the content I create, check out the links in the description, join the community in my live streams, and consider supporting through Patreon or YouTube memberships. Now, I have always loved Lollipop Chainsaw. I have so many copies of the original. I thought that RePOP came out and it was really spectacular, but leading up to launch, we were all very worried about it potentially being censored and toned down. And while there were some slight changes because of licensing, like with the soundtrack, it overall was a very good experience. And I got the opportunity just yesterday to interview the producer, Yoshimi Yasuda. We talked about a lot of different things, and I really think that you guys are going to be interested.
Before we let Very Dark continue, I played it too. So far, she did make one good point because it's not easy for you to get the licensing for songs, soundtracks. It happens to many video games. Take a look at Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts 1 Deep Jungle World couldn't make it into the other Kingdom Hearts games such as Kingdom Hearts 2 or Rechain of Memories because the license was expired and they couldn't even renew it.
7 questions. He answered them all. It was a great experience all around. He was very nice. But the first one was it exciting working on RePOP? Were any of you nervous with the task presented to you? And I imagine that they would be panicking because it is very tough to do things like remasters without changing any of the major material this day and age, especially for a game that was this edgy. Lollipop Chainsaw is a cult classic because of its humor, because of Juliet's design, because of so many different things that in the modern day could not fly with a lot of companies, but they did that seamlessly. He said working on RePOP was a pretty thrilling experience, and the transition from Unreal Engine 3 to 5 was especially challenging. We were blindsided by how different just 2 generations had made it, and to be frank, half of the source code had to be rewritten from scratch. We didn't actually know this until now. On the other hand, advancements in technology let us implement CG expressions that we were unable to put in the original release, bringing a positive spin to the challenges we faced, almost making it fun. For example, in the original version, we used special lighting to make Juliet look more pretty in cutscenes, but in RePOP, we didn't need to add anything special to make Juliet better. She was naturally beautiful. I love hearing creatives actually praise their creations. So often, we hear people go, oh, well, we wanted to modernize the content. That is not the case here. They know how beautiful she is. They knew how important it was to keep her looking beautiful, and they did just that.
So, what does Juliet from Lollipop Chainsaw can do better with Overwatch? And I do mean the characters. As we all know, if you guys go visit Very Dark, the video that I'm putting it in the description, she talks about an update that is coming and a photo mode. And one of those updates, well, besides the photo mode, is the gothic suit. I know some of you would say Yasuda is probably woke or censoring things. Look, I played it. When I first played it, I didn't see any jokes. I didn't see any trans mention or anything. It doesn't mention anything. I mean, the script, it was written good. And I played it, well, I believe I played the original mode as well. And also the RePOP. I did not see anything. There's no reference to, say, politics or anything. Nothing. Nor any flags of LGBTQ. Nada. But for Overwatch, what they do every time there's an update. Well, let's think about one thing. Overwatch, how many years will it take for them to release the next update? Right now, they just passed season 14. Are they on to season 15? Question is, how long will Overwatch 2 survive if they couldn't even catch up with Marvel Rivals? But if Marvel Rivals continue to succeed, and Overwatch 2 cannot innovate, so best bet, Marvel Rivals is going to eat their lunch. In conclusion, when it comes to updates, the East are doing quite well because they know what gamers want. This is the time of which I'm going to make this another video in the next one. The East is rising up, while the West AAA devs have fallen.
Amazing! It's obvious you're much stronger than the average soldier. I hope you'll continue to use that strength to assist me in the battles ahead.
Leave a like and subscribe if you want woke or anti-woke detected, or you just want to see me play games. This is my second and third channel up here or link in the description.